There are these two fish swimming along, and they happen to meet an older fish swimming the other way, who nods at them and says, "Morning, boys. How's the water?" And the two young fish swim on for a bit, and then eventually one of them looks over at the other and goes, "What the hell is water?" Hello, hey sweet people. Happy Easter, happy Monday. I hope this finds you well. So Alexia and I are going to talk about water today, which is an essential element for life. Without water, you die. If you're learning a new language, conversation is like water. If you don't have conversations with native speakers, you die physically, literally. Cambly gives you life. Amor, você acha que o Cambly vai gostar disso?
Não sei, eu sei que eu tô muito confusa.
Anyway, you guys should sign up for Cambly. It is absolutely amazing. You can talk to native professors whenever you want, wherever you want, from the comfort of your bed, when you're walking your dog, when you're in the shower. That one might be a little bit difficult, but you can do it, and it is amazing. It gives you life, and if you want to try Cambly, you can get your first class for free using the promo code Inglês no Cru Podcast. Again, that is Cambly.com. Use the promotional code Inglês no Cru Podcast, or download the Cambly application and use the promo code Inglês no Cru Podcast to get your first class for free and give life to your English learning journey. Hey Alexia,
Hey Foster,
how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I am doing wonderfully.
Be careful with my Uggs.
Alexia finds a way to mention her Uggs in every episode.
Seriously, but you are stepping on it.
So the reason I am stepping on Alexia's Uggs is because we are recording this podcast. We are visiting my brother and my sister-in-law. They recently got married.
You all know about it?
Yes, hopefully we will get them on the show later tonight. We will see if we can do that. But we are staying in a small little room they have for guests. Kind of a closet, kind of a room.
Smart room.
Essentially, Christine, my sister-in-law, is using this room as a closet, but when we come, it's a guest room. And when we are here, it is also a podcast recording studio.
Yeah, so we are in Greenville, one of my favorite cities here in South Carolina. And we are getting ready to go out in a little bit. But before that, we wanted to record the podcast about...
Yeah, so for the last week, we were talking to one of Alexia's students, Amanda. Hey, Amanda. Thank you.
Hi, Amanda.
Amanda is a civil engineer that focuses on hydrology, which means she is a specialist in water. And it was crazy. Just some of the things that Amanda told us on the podcast about the importance of water. And when we talked to her after the podcast, just water is the most important thing in our life. And a lot of times we don't think about it. So today it reminded me of one of my favorite speeches of all time. And also this is connected to a movie we watched recently.
Yeah, so the movie that we watched, what's the name again?
The name of the film is called The End of the Tour.
Yes, and it's with Marshall from How I Met Your Mother.
Yes.
That I don't remember his real name.
Yes. So let me set the scene for you. So the movie, The End of the Tour, is about the book tour of David Foster Wallace. So David Foster Wallace was a very famous American author in the 90s, late 90s, early 2000s. His most famous book is called Infinite Jest, and it's more than 1,000 pages. It's a crazy book that I've tried to read unsuccessfully several times, and it's a beautiful movie. I liked it a lot. Did you like it?
I really liked it. I was expecting something else. Did I say it right?
Perfect.
Yay. I was expecting like a really deep but boring movie, but it was deep but not boring at all. So I really liked it.
Yeah. So Jason Segel, who also plays the part of Marshall on How I Met Your Mother, plays David Foster Wallace in the movie. And David Foster Wallace committed suicide, I believe, in 2008. But his most famous book is called Infinite Jest. And all of his work is kind of centered around like American life and materialism, consumerism, how we are all going crazy and forgetting about the important things like water.
Yeah.
So I love him. He's kind of depressing. He's very difficult to read. But today, Alexia, I wanted to focus on just the first paragraph of a commencement speech that he gave. Do you understand what I say when I say commencement speech?
De início? De introdução?
That's a good guess, but that is not correct.
What is it?
A commencement speech is the speech that someone gives at a graduation.
Okay.
Yes, typically a university graduation.
Mm-hmm. So it will be like discurso de abertura? Not exactly de abertura, but somewhere during the graduation.
Yeah, exactly. So David Foster Wallace was invited to give a speech at Kenyon College, which is a small liberal arts university in the United States. And they said, just say whatever you want. Because at the time, he was like the most popular author in the U.S. And he gave one of the most beautiful speeches of all time that has a lot of metaphors to water, but it's really a reflection of what being an adult in modern America is like. And it's brilliant. So, Alexia, I just want you to read the first paragraph for me. We'll talk about it. And yeah, let's do it.
Okay. There are these two young fish swimming along, and they happen to meet an older fish swimming the other way, who nods at them and says, "Morning, boys. How's the water?" And the two young fish swim on for a bit, and then eventually one of them looks over at the other, and goes, "What the hell is water?"
Okay.
Can I read it again?
Perfect. Yes. Do you want me to read it one time and then you try to pay attention to my pronunciation?
Uh-huh.
There are these two young fish swimming along, and they happen to meet an older fish swimming the other way, who nods at them and says, "Morning, boys. How's the water?" And the two young fish swim on for a bit, and then eventually one of them looks over at the other and goes, "What the hell is water?" So first, Alexia, do you have any questions about vocabulary in this paragraph?
I think that people would be interested in knowing what is nods.
Yes, that is what I was imagining as well. So to nod at someone is to move your face up and down, like I'm nodding yes or no.
Mm-hmm.
You guys cannot see us right now, but we are going yes. That is up and down, and no is side to side.
Yeah.
So when he says, an older fish swimming the other way, who nods at them and says, that just means he sees them and he's like,
"Hey, what's up?"
Hey, he moves his face like, hey fish, what are you doing? Okay, any other vocabulary questions?
Not for me, to be honest.
Okay, cool. So, what are your opinions or first impressions of this? Do you think this is just silly, stupid? Obviously, we are not giving the bigger explanation of what he's talking about, but I like this little story.
Yeah. Well, for me to really understand, I would have to read and reread and read the third time to really try to get what he wants to say.
Which you will.
Uh
Which you will later this week.
yeah, but my first impression is like either the young fish they don't care about water because they don't miss the water. Do you know that phrase like you only miss someone when this person
Yeah.
says goodbye?
You're taking something for granted.
Yeah.
You're not giving it the importance it deserves.
Yeah. So like what's water? I
Yeah.
mean,
I would argue that it's even deeper than that because one of the young fish looks at the other and says, "What the hell is water?" So they have no idea what
mhm.
water is. So I think the point he is trying to make is you can spend your whole life swimming in water and you don't know what water is
Why?
because we are too busy thinking about other things and we forget about what is truly important.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I need to think like him and he was a genius. I'm not.
That is debatable on both sides. I think he was a genius, and I think you are a genius.
No, but not like the way he was. Let's be honest about it.
So, Lexi, I just wanted to finish with what the hell is water? So, the phrase what the hell, this can be not offensive, but
What the hell, Foster?
perhaps a little inappropriate in certain situations. Like, I would not say this to small children, but you're saying, like, what? Like, I can't believe that. Someone says, what the hell? You know, and there are more offensive ways to say that and less offensive ways to say that. Little kids, a lot of times, say, what the heck?
Yeah, what the heck? Your dad says that a lot.
Yeah, my dad also says, what the hell?
Yeah, but
What the hell are
depends
you
on
talking
his
about?
mood. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we just wanted to leave you with a little bit of wisdom from a great American author. And hopefully we will get my brother and my sister-in-law on the show this week. And I hope you guys had a happy Easter.
Happy Easter, everyone. I hope you had a lot of Easter eggs and lots of chocolates and great food. And that's it. So I'll talk to you tomorrow, Foster.
Okay, talk to you soon, Alexia. Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks so much for listening to another episode of Inglês no Rádio. If you like what we do, if you want to support the show, here's what you can do. Leave a rating and review on Apple Podcasts or Android, wherever you listen to the podcast. It really helps other people discover the show. And you can sign up for our VIP newsletter. So each time we release new courses, early discounts for Sound School, new worksheets, special discounts, the people on our newsletter are the first to know. So if you are interested in the things we are doing, go to inglesnucru.com and sign up. And as always, keep up the good fight and lose well. Até já.